Ontarians getting a cervical cancer screening may not notice the difference, but starting Monday, doctors will be using a more accurate test for the cancer, which kills hundreds of Canadians every year.
Cervix cancer in Canada is really low because we have screening tests, but it's the highest rising cancer in women because people aren't getting screened. Here's a better test.
The HPV test will now replace the Pap test in Ontario, following the lead of Quebec, BC, and PEI. HPV is responsible for 95% of cervical cancers, and the test gives doctors a sense of whether your cells could become cancerous in the future. The Pap test only picks up abnormal cells that already exist.
We can evaluate your cervix earlier and not wait for there to be harm. So it gives us an idea of who to look at more closely and when to do that.
The Pap, you go to the little circle.
There's another benefit. A Pap test needs to be done every 3 years. HPV tests can be done every 5. But it still requires a pelvic exam, which can be uncomfortable.
I hate pelvic exams. History of trauma, cultural sensitivities.
British Columbia tried to change that with less invasive self-testing kits you can do in the comfort of your own home. But it's not been perfect. Those deemed high risk could need a colposcopy, a specialized procedure that looks more closely at the cervix. Since BC put in place self-testing, there's been a backlog.
We have been experiencing increase in wait times to colposcopy as a result of the surge in screening and the surge in positive results.
Despite that, BC's program director says self-testing does work. It's accessible and accurate. Health officials in Ontario say they're looking at making self-tests widely available once they have more data. Jennifer Yoon, CBC News, Toronto.